Hey guys, this lesson is on finding main ideas and details. Our learning target for today is identifying the biggest, most important idea about a topic and the details that tell more about that idea. So, as you read an informational or nonfiction text, figure out the point or what the author wants you to understand about the topic. The main idea, the most important idea, is what the text mostly tells about a topic. Key details support the main idea by giving important facts, examples, and other information that explain more about it. In an informational text, an author often states the main idea early in a paragraph or passage. Key details that say more about the main idea usually follow right after it. So when we read an informational text, it's helpful to look for the most important thing that the author wants us to learn. Then we need to think about and look for the details that are mentioned and think about how they help to get across that main idea. So when you read an informational text, imagine someone asking you, what is this text mostly about? The answer to that question would be the main idea. The specific information in the text that supports that idea are the supporting details. Now we're going to read a passage and we're going to think about the main idea and the supporting details as we read. When Lewis and Clark explored the western United States, a dog named Seaman protected them. One night, a large buffalo came near their tent. Seaman chased the buffalo away. Another night, a grizzly bear entered their camp. Seaman barked and barked at the bear. He barked until the bear ran away. Seaman also protected Lewis and Clark by making sure they had food. Every day, Seaman hunted squirrels for the men to eat. So what do you think the main idea is in this text? And what sentence do you think supports your main idea? Or where did you find the main idea in the passage? We know that the main idea is supposed to come early in the passage. It doesn't always, but in this case it does. In this case, the main idea is that a dog named Seaman protected Lewis and Clark. Now we're going to use what we've learned about reading informational text to identify some key details that support the main idea of the passage. We're going to complete the chart by adding 2 more key details. What are 2 key details that you think help support the main idea? So one key detail that's already filled in for us is that Seaman chased away a buffalo. Another key detail might be that Seaman barked at a grizzly bear until it ran away. And another key detail might be that Seaman made sure the explorers had food by hunting for squirrels every day. All of these key details are ways that we can prove that the dog protected the explorers. So they're supporting and proving that main idea. Now we're going to look at a different passage called The Snake and the Charmer by Sylvester Capello. As we read this text, think about a sentence that sums up what the entire text is about and be looking for details that support it. You have probably viewed the following scene in a movie or on TV. A snake charmer sits in front of a straw basket and plays a flute-like instrument. Suddenly, from inside the basket, a long, hooded cobra rises up. As the snake charmer plays the music, the cobra sways back and forth. It does not try to attack the snake charmer. Instead, the snake appears to be swaying in rhythm to the music. In reality, nothing could be further from the truth. The cobra can only sense vibrations in the ground. What the cobra sways to is not the music. It sways to the motion of the flute that the snake charmer moves back and forth as he plays. The cobra is trying to get into position to strike the flute. However, as long as the snake charmer keeps the flute in motion, the snake cannot attack. The Indian cobra is a favorite of snake charmers because daylight interferes with the snake's ability to strike. At night, however, the Indian cobra is extremely dangerous and more accurate. Cobras don't normally attack people, however. Instead, they go after frogs, fish, birds, and small mammals. Let's answer some questions and check for understanding. What do you think the main idea is of this text? Think about some of the key details that might support that main idea. The main idea of this passage is that a cobra does not sway to the flute music when the snake charmer is performing his trick. And there are several key details that support this idea in the text. So we know that our main idea is that a cobra does not sway to the flute music. And one key detail that's been given for us is that the cobra sways to the motion of the flute as the snake charmer moves back and forth. What do you think are some other key details from the text that might support this idea? Type some of those in the box. Some other key details might be that the cobra only senses vibrations in the ground. So the cobra isn't actually hearing the music, it's just feeling the vibrations. Another key detail is that the cobra tries to get in position to strike the flute, but the flute keeps moving. Now I want you to think about how snake charmers use their knowledge of cobras to charm the snakes or perform their trick. Think about a list of important details about the trick. How do the key details about cobras help you understand the snake charmer's trick? Include the details from your chart and your discussion in your answer. So we know that some of our key details are that the cobra only senses vibrations, that the cobra tries to get into position to strike but the flute keeps moving, and that the cobra sways to the motion of the flute as the snake charmer moves back and forth. So we know that the snake charmer's trick is just that, a trick. He's using the natural tendencies of the cobra to make it look like the cobra is swaying back and forth to the music. So the snake charmer's trick is that it appears that the cobra sways to the music, but the cobra really cannot hear the music. In fact, the cobra sways to the motion of the flute as the snake charmer moves back and forth rather than swaying to the music. Here's a sample response to that short response question.